Bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Don't face take me, boy. Full health. Let's go. Oh, who's taking my point? Bro, die. Okay, you get a little tanky. It's all good. You still dead, man. Your friend left you. It's all good. I'm coming for you next. Well, why I even have to reload? 14 bullets. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. It's all good. Oh, he got revived. You about to go down, boy. What the heck? Okay, get down. Oh, that was lag. It's all good, though. Oh, don't challenge. Don't challenge. Don't let me do it. Oh, let's go. Two-piece. Two-piece. Let's go. Let's go. Where's that ammo? Where they at? I need another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Oh, let's go. One more. Let's go for the full piece. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Your boy is back. Oh, yo, what is good, everybody? How y'all? I hope you guys missed me in this little week that I was away from YouTube. Your boy is back. You already know who it is. It's your main man, Jesimein. And today, we have some Last Stand gameplay. I got about almost 35,000 points in this. First of all, before I even begin, I want to thank you guys for supporting me, man. Like, dude literally almost teared up reading comments, man, of how much support you guys have for me, man, and you know, in my time of need, dude. I went through some personal things with my family and with a couple friends, and you know, prayed about it, basked on it, took like a week off from YouTube, which is a long time to me. It may not be that long, but honestly, like, not having that on my plate, you know, really helped me get through it. And, you know, I'm not gonna say like a miracle, but, you know, something spontaneous happened that changed it all. So everything's good. There's still a couple things, a little kinks here and there, but you know, my family's staying strong. We praying on it. You know, we're gonna deliver through it. But anyways, let's get to the video. This is the Last Stand, you guys. 1.6 is here. Before I get into the actual build and the actual gameplay itself, I want to let you guys know what I think about it. I've been playing it a little bit. Last Stand itself, the game mode, it's fun, dude. It's extremely fun. I feel it's refreshing. I feel like it has longevity in it just for the sheer fact that it's raw PvP, and normalized builds are actually pretty fun to use. As far as the 1.6 patch itself, it does bring a lot of cool build ideas to it, but I feel like as far as movement, I feel that's stiff. And me being a movement person, that's like my only critique of it. I feel like movement is kind of eh. But as far as weapons and builds, I like it. I mean, it's a step in the perfect direction. Yes, it is a little bit less than some people expected, but me personally, I like it, man. I think that they did a phenomenal job with Last Stand, despite, you know, the little kinks here and there, little issues. The med kit thing, I'm not really feeling, but you know, it is what it is. I guess it makes Nimble that much more efficient, and you know, for a later video we'll get on that. But as some of you guys may know, those who've been playing Last Stand a lot, they kind of see kind of a trend with SASGs. I've always been a fan of SASGs. As you guys see, every patch I release some form of like striker or like SASG build, just for the fact that because the auto aim's so crazy, as you guys seen before, and it's low-key better now. And the reason it is because you're not able to heal the way you used to. Unless you're running full-fledged Nimble with Nomad, you're not gonna survive a face tank altercation. You know what I'm saying? And I was kind of like cheesing this. Like, I was like, look at how crazy. Like, if you watch just how effortlessly I'm taking people down, even though it's not like 2 shots, the fact that I'm able to take down 2 people in one clip, that goes to show you how powerful it is. Because with an assault rifle, you can take out 2 people if you get full headshots, but I can hit body shots mixing with headshots, and I'm dropping them. This build that I'm using right now, I kind of feel is the best version of it. I haven't decided whether or not it's like mid-maxed, and in my head, I feel like there's little tweaks I'll do before I release it to the public. But as you guys can see, it just dominates assault rifles and subs. I know people hate this. I know. Don't come at me crazy like I'm ruining the game or anything. It's been out there. You know what I'm saying? I posted videos on how crazy the SASG was. Period. I mean, regardless what gear set you have, the fact that you can put out so much damage in headshots in succession, it's crazy. And when you mix, you know, striker, or when you mix alpha, or you mix lone star, it becomes crazy. I'm experimenting with it just so you guys can see my touch, like, you know how I always do every patch. I had to take a break and you know, gather my thoughts, and I have a lot of ideas, and I'm going to be releasing a lot of content for 1.6, even though it doesn't look like it. But as you can see just by watching the gameplay in Last Stand, because things are normalized, you know you're not going to come across somebody extremely tanky, and if you do, they're hitting nothing. Stamina, as far as like the main stamina roll, I can give you guys quick advice before I even start my build videos. Never roll anything to stamina. Just like Marco Style said, it's basically useless when you can roll health on things and they give you a better payout. It's better to spec into firearms or electronics if you're, you want more survivability. But this build that I have it's more towards the DPS build style. It's like a DPS hybrid with a little bit of stamina, I guess. I mean, more stamina than I would want to run, but I feel like since I'm like a face tank like god with this build, I feel like just a little bit more toughness and I'll be able to melt them no matter what. It's like 4 shots regular, and if I hit like all my crits right, it's like 3 shots. So the build is amazing. The one I'm currently using in this video, for those who be curious, since I got my nice little rainbow coat on it, you probably can't tell unless you know the shape of the backpack, but it is an Alpha Bridge. The talents I'm running on it is Deadly, Vicious, Fierce, and Adept. So this is a full-on crit gun. It's a full crit shotty. Every shot is guaranteed crits in some form, and sometimes all of them are crits. So it's crazy when I pop a skill. I was able to drop off like 33 kills, I believe, this game. When I play Last Stand, I don't go for objective. I'm the Slayer type. I like going into enemy spawn and trying to hold them off, being like one-man army, trying to challenge myself to survive. And I'm able to utilize Nimble with this build. Nimble is ridiculous. It always has been ridiculous. I made like a whole God mode video on how great Nimble was even back then with the ability to heal. But now it's just 10 times better because you don't have healing options. So instead of me specking into electronics to try to keep my health up, I can run basically no electronic, nothing, and just use that for my heal option. Yes, it takes away from my pulse, but I mean the pulse giveaway isn't even that much. So if I'm able to cheese Nimble by having no skill power, because Nimble isn't affected by that, Nimble is affected by the distance. So I'm able to get full heals mid fights, or full heals while in the between fights, so I don't have to use my med kit or pop a heal. And I can go into the battle with booster shot. I can go into the battle with med kits ready, with my skills ready, whatever. So as far as survivability, I'm good. And I can put out the most amazing damage. I think personally, as of right now, as of today, as of whenever you're watching this video, the SASG puts out the most damage burst-wise, easily, without a doubt. In like any arsenal, I don't care what build it is. I don't care how perfect your sub build is. I don't care how perfect your sorrowful build is. Right now, the SASG is basically the godfather, in my personal opinion. I'm not shooting you guys down, but in my opinion, it's not even close. The fact that I can snap to head, which is cheesy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this build takes skill. If anything, this is the easiest build to use because of how crazy it is. And there's 2 variations. There's a striker variant that I have, and then there's a Alpha Bridge variant that I have. I haven't decided. Oh, before I can look how crazy that was. I don't even know what happened there, but I zombified him, came back as a zombie, and bodied him. But anyways, if everybody's asking me, like, I know I'm gonna get questions. Well, which is better, the Alpha form or the striker form? Honestly, it's situational. So with striker, you can hit like ridiculous. Like when you stack, it's like don't challenge me. You put off 2 shots, maybe even 1 shot sometimes, depending how you spec it. But across the board, if I'm gonna say overall, I'm gonna have to give it to Alpha, only because the amount of crits that I can hit, I don't have to have that much damage, because the crit buff itself from a regular shot to a crit shot it's huge. So if I'm able to consecutively get crits over time, I'm doing insane amounts of DPS. Alpha gives me a 5% damage boost as is, and I get an extra crit talent, which is I'm using Adept on my second shotgun, and it's just able to go ham, dude. And I think people lose the understanding on DPS, because right now DPS is starting to matter a little bit more, since people aren't healing. I guess over time you'll notice, like, if you put damage on somebody, nobody, unless you're a skill build, and I don't see too many of those because of how crazy the skill builds work. I mean, yeah, I've come across crazy Seeker Mine with the air burst, but not as much as you used to. So what you're seeing now is people running extremely high firearms and rolling health on everything and thinking that's the safe way to go. And me personally, I don't agree with that, only because I feel if you're able to sustain damage while dealing decent damage, so this is perfect. And in this sense, SASG, it works with SASG. I haven't really experimented with subs, but I don't have to put 8,200 firearms to hit extremely hard and have like 305k stamina. I'm able to balance it out And because my gun, because the gun itself is insane, it just makes it unfair. I'm able to just completely eradicate my opponent in a face tank. Not only is the damage insane, the amount of crits I can hit just because of how many bullets are being shot per shot, and the stagger itself, when you add all that up, it's like they can't land a bullet. They're panicking because their health is gone. Like, you can just see right here. Like, I would have melted him had not I got hit from the back, and I was that far away with a shotgun, and I had no health. If I'm able just to shut people down with left trigger, right trigger, left trigger, right trigger, which it is cheesy, and I feel it is extremely, I'm not going to say overpowered, because every time you use that word, you know, you get a lot of backlash for it. But I'm just saying, because console's advantage of not having a mouse, we get the luxury of aim assist. And that aim assist is insane. It's just, I mean, it speaks for itself. Like, you can just watch. It just, there's nothing they can do. You know what I'm saying? And it's just stack, stack, stack. That's why it's really good with Striker, because you're able to, like, right there, I would have been at full stacks. I would have been, every shot is like 7 stacks. So if I did that like 15 times, or like the full 14 times of the clip, I had 100 stacks, and I'm hitting for like 220 base damage, which is good by any build, especially in Last Stand when nobody really has high health. So as you can see, I'm just shredding through this just like my intro. This is the intro video. I was going off, and I was really feeling myself in it. But if you guys want my true opinion, like, this is before I release any build videos on it, this is the best build in the game for me. For my playstyle, I feel like I can dominate most builds, especially because hipfire is nerfed, so the people are trying to ADS more. There's a lot of things and a lot of factors that go into this build and why it's so insane. Like, you can see, I just shred. Like, I don't even have to have a striker stack. This is just raw alpha with the setup I have, and it's just consecutive damage, and it's consistent. Like, everybody seems like they have the same toughness. I don't see anybody surviving more than 5 shots, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm back, you guys. Be prepared for a massive amount of content. I'm gonna try to put out daily videos for you guys, because, you know, I missed you guys, man, and I'm trying to expand on this. You're trying to help you guys out for 1.6. Your boy's back. As you can see, we bodied them. You're gonna see my points stack up. I got 33 kills with 34,000 points, man. I went in. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Your boy is excited to be back, man. I got a lot of content for you guys once again. Dude, the hype is real. Your boy is out.